you have a valid driver's license?
Yeah, I get my license back on February the 3rd.
But, so, it's October.
Unlicensed drivers hitting the streets right outside of traffic court.
You know, and I know, everybody that pulled up here don't got license. They done drove here driving while suspended, and they driving away driving while suspended.
He's right. CBS 4 spent 2 weeks investigating drivers blatantly breaking the law.
Your license is suspended. Where are you going?
Every day, one person after another facing justice, driving on a suspended license, hoping not to get caught.
What are you doing behind the wheel?
And minutes later, she was her own ride, speeding away from our cameras and the law.
They'll just lie right in front of my face.
Judge Marcel Pratt presides over traffic court in Marion County, and he's heard every excuse in the book.
Oh no, Judge, my mother's in the car waiting for me. Sheriff's come back in. No mother was in the car. Oh no, Judge, I didn't drive. And they'll tell me right in front of my face. Walk out the door, Judge, I promise. There they go.
Didn't you just appear before the judge? Was your license just suspended? Yeah, are you gonna leave and drive off?
I'm driving.
You're not driving?
I'm waiting for somebody else.
And there he goes. I sat inside the courtroom and watched drivers face Judge Pratt and then walk out only to get behind the wheel of their car.
Do you have a valid driver's license?
And while I was trying to catch him, my photographer Greg spotted another driver on a suspended license trying to sneak by. He parked in the parking lot next door.
Did you just go before a judge?
Yeah,
Didn't he say that you shouldn't drive?
I'm not driving.
Oh, okay.
I'm not driving.
But you started your van like you were gonna drive off.
No, I was just starting it up.
Oh, okay.
That's all. I'm going nowhere.
And he drove off, just like the others.
That's the irony of it. They are still going to drive. And I tell them, we have cameras. If I really want to see if you drove, we can see if you drove here in court.
We just saw you in front of the judge, though. You did not have a license.
Was it just suspended?
I have to go to work.
Yeah, I gotta go to work. I'm sorry, I can't. I don't really have time.
So when we show the judge this video, you're not going to get an extra fine?
No. I'm not.
The problem of suspended drivers is serious. Judge Pratt saw more than 500 cases in August. And that punishment can be pretty stiff. Driving with a suspended license could mean a year in jail and up to a $5,000 fine. Unpaid speeding tickets or not paying child support are some of the biggest reasons for a lost license.
Now then you look at the punishment behind what they are doing. And do you want to sanction someone with jail who is either unemployed, underemployed, supporting a family?
Judge Pratt believes the situation is troublesome, but he has to weigh whether the punishment fits the crime.
See, their job is going to make it harder for them to pay the tickets, to resolve the issue. It's like a rock and a hard place.
A hard place when suspended drivers are boldly breaking the law, and the threat of fines and punishment are not doing enough to address the problem.
I've seen reinstatement fees in the thousands. It becomes so overwhelming to individuals, they don't think there's hope. They don't have any hope of ever getting a license, but they still want to drive.
And that brings us back to the parking lot, where driving away without a license in front of traffic court is just common knowledge.
People drive to court with the same driving while suspended in the exact same car they got pulled over in to go to court.
But you don't have a valid license.
You don't need a valid license to drive. All you need is a car to start up. That's it.
You don't need a license to drive, just a car to start. That's an alarming statement because every suspended driver is also at risk for being an uninsured driver. So how are these drivers getting away with it, and who's responsible? The answer to that question is much more difficult to answer than you think. The CBS 4 investigation into suspended drivers continues tomorrow night at 11. In the studio, Katie Solev, CBS 4 News.